I'm 3 years old, just a girl, and my best friend is a precocious young thing called Lolita. We dance in the sprinklers together, wet hair sticking to our foreheads. In the unforgiving South Carolina sun, we hide from our parents. Her perfect skin, milk-white porcelain, her smile, sharp as shattered glass. When we play in the tall grass of the easement together, centipedes crawl up tattered skirts. When we promenade barefoot down the burning pavement of my neighborhood street, whistles echo every stinging step. I'm younger than Lolita. At least I'm pretty sure I am. Some days she looks just like me, toddler rolls and stubby hands and baby teeth. And other days she's a head taller, crystal eyes, the kind of sunken I only associate with adults and mirrors. We spend every fleeting day together, lounging in the punishing heat and singing in the harsh, cutting sheets of rain. As long as the sun stays up, we can play however long we like. And when that suspended clementine begins to set, painting the horizon a violent red, we shuffle inside, heads bowed, hand in hand. I spend nearly every night at my grandfather's house. Lolita says he works as a butcher, though my mom claims he works in an office, and I think Lolita is right. She seems to understand what adults can't see through the frosted glass windows. When the red sky dissolves into ash, I lay myself on a quilted chopping block. A cleaver drags down my body, neck to belly. He pries me open like a lamb on display, careful gloved fingers peeling back each gory layer. Peeling them back to expose the white monkey bars under my chest. He gently tears out every rung, takes tweezers to my spine, picking out the pokey impurities. Lolita holds me and sings sweet comforts. Beside me, her own belly stinking and hollow, well-manicured hands covering blurry eyes. And we whisper secrets to each other. Like her name is really Dolores. And I'm not really sure what my name is anymore. 2 years and I'll leave her behind. White bikini and ruby heart sunglasses blurring in the window of the 2004 minivan my family uses to cut and run. But for right now, she is my best friend. A silent, devoted, inseparable shadow.
It's 2020 and I am 13. I am stuck in a house because of a sickness I am afraid will take away the people I love. I am stuck in a house with a loud and mean man, but he somehow isn't as loud as the thoughts and mean words that fill my brain like how air fills my lungs. April 12th, Easter Day, I leave the house that is filled with anger and never look back. But I can't leave behind my brain that tells me it is all my fault. I don't think I'll be okay. It's 2021 and I am 14. The words in my brain have gotten so bad that I have to start therapy. Sitting in a room talking about why I am the way I am. And I think to myself that this was all I'll ever be. All I am good for. I have a new nickname, Living Dead Girl, because people don't think I will make it to 15. And honestly, neither do I. I have started a new activity of leaving permanent marks on my body. How am I supposed to tell somebody that this is my new favorite hobby? I am not okay. It's 2022 and I am 15. I'm in a new town and I am alone. My mental health is slipping faster than my grades. I don't want to be here anymore, but I need to be here in case someone needs me. My heart isn't beating because I wanted to, but it's beating for the guilt that I'll feel if my friends feel this sickening feeling because of me. My Nana already lost one kid. She doesn't need to lose another. I tell myself as I am giving my body to a boy I hope will pretend to love me as much as he does. I am not okay. It's 2023 and I am 16. I moved to a new state and town. My nervous system is twisting inside my body and tangling with my heart and mind like I've forgotten cords in a drawer tangled to unfixable knots. I am meeting new people, but I'm still sad. My thoughts are causing lashes in my self-confidence. I don't know if I'll be okay. It's 2024 and I am 17. The lashes in my self-confidence are getting smaller. The thoughts are becoming quieter, but they still linger, and I don't feel lonely anymore. I think I'll be okay. It's 2025 and I am 18. The cuts in my self-confidence have been sewed up by golden string that sound like laughter and love, so intently by the ones that I call my best friends. The nickname Living Dead Girl isn't spoken anymore, and instead I have earned a new one, Mama Laney, given to me by the ones of a group of 3 girls that I see as my little sisters. The same amount of years that I've been clean, 3 years. I have found new favorite activities, speech, musicals, and slam poetries. My heart is finally beating because I want it to, and I am finally okay.
So does anyone else remember sitting in history class back in middle school? I specifically remember the Civil War unit because that's when you start to see who your classmates really are. Middle schoolers are racist AF. Who would have guessed? Sorry, let me start this off better before I get all deep. Hi, my name's Axton. I went to middle school all 3 years. And if you couldn't tell, I'm black. I don't blame you if you couldn't tell. No one ever really does. I mean, I'm not as black as my father, but I'm also not as white as my mother. People look at me and can tell I'm obviously not white, but that's as in-depth as it goes. I'm just brown. Brown has always been one of my least favorite colors, only being beat by neon yellow. I hated using the brown crayon because it was so ugly. I hated even more that no brown crayon was actually my skin color. I hate brown so much I've been dyeing my hair black for years because I think it looks better than my natural brown. It looks natural, but not quite normal. Why can't my hair just look normal? I used to look at all of the little black girls in elementary school with me. I was jealous of their hair, how they could put it in those cute little puffs tied with their hair ties that had colorful little baubles, the bright extensions they could get braided down to their waist, adorned with accessories like hard plastic beads. I wanted that. By middle school, everyone was different. There was a whole pandemic, hormones were a thing, I guess, and apparently everyone went to a class on how to be racist that I wasn't invited to. I didn't even know that many slurs existed. Like seriously, who's teaching a bunch of 11-year-olds the N-word? The middle school I went to was full of the rich, sporty kids who called people slurs to bully them, and all the poor wannabe gangsters who just yelled slurs because that made you intimidating. I tried to avoid all those kids because I didn't need that energy around me. Except for my black friends. They were real black, unlike me. I wasn't like them. I wished I fit in with everyone else. I used to wish I was born with blonde hair and blue eyes, and most importantly, white skin, because that's what it took to fit in. People look at you different when you're colored. They say we're not allowed to use that word in school because it's racist and offensive. But no one bats an eye when the sporty white boy goes around calling everyone who looks like me a colored little monkey. True story, by the way. Not even close to the worst thing I've heard. I was at the park when this middle school kid came up to me. He asked for the swing and I gave it up because I'd been there for a while. I stayed around and I heard him talking to his friend as he swings. He's supposedly calling his friend the N-word because that's cool now, I guess. But every time he says the word, he looks at me. I didn't say anything because I'm not a confrontational person. If I was, then I'd just be another angry brown person because all brown people are aggressive and violent. At this point, I just accept the harsh words. Words talking about how people like me are light skins, how people like me aren't really black, so I'm just brown, my least favorite color, a color I wish I could just scrub off my skin. So being in a middle school history class, learning about slavery, all eyes are on the one black person in the room. Not me, because I'm not really black. I'm just brown.
Will I work for the rest of my life, my old bones creaking with each morsel I bag for a tired mother, who will also work for the rest of her life? I pray, no yearn for an occupation that I want to labor for as long as I live, gain, obtain that sheepskin that will lead my future shown through my knowledge. But I'll starve with student debt. What interest, temptation do you, the government, have to place on my blood education, if only to make it more and more expensive with each year I'm unable to pay for my mistake of gaining it? I could be a mother, raise children who will take care of me when Social Security is no longer secure, have daughters who will call me every day to make sure that I am okay. But misogyny is spreading like a deadly ignored virus. Violent femicide, you say on the flip side, men commit suicide, men are killed too. Even though for black women giving birth is deadlier than being a police officer, statistics, erectile dysfunction is funded 10 times more than any disease that festers and eats away at the womb. The woman, the human who dare be born with such a disgusting organ, XX, the forsaken sex, it's like you want me to die. Stifle me and all the other women in this country under your reign. Stifle me and all the other women in this country under your reign. Kill me, do it, kill me. Send your neo-narcissist nationalists onto the streets. I walk. They creep forward on cracked concrete, heavy steps, free and unkempt. They don't fear being monsters anymore. Those sharp teeth and treacherous ideologies are accepted with open arms now. So kill us. Kill my friends. String up trans bodies to save those children who died by bullets you cradle so dearly. Till all you have left to tuck in at night will be AK-47s and a crucifix Jesus carved into the fake rose gold, aka a man you'd spit at. Dirty commie coming to give handouts and derive discomfort with his brown body. Kill him too! Paint the blue sky, the white stars and stripes of our flag red with blood. Till only a banner of crimson whips in the boiling wind of this dying earth. Tell the rest of the world that you'll kill them too, with the simple sight of what used to be a symbol of freedom.